Packard custom-made convertible sedan by Murphy 1928. Introduced midsummer 1927, the 4th Series Packard Custom-8 was built on a 143-inch wheelbase chassis, hence the 443 Series designation. The 443 was powered by Packard's magnificent 385 SID, 6.3-liter, L-head straight 8. Introduced in mid-1923, the big 109 bhp, 9-main bearing engine had been substantially upgraded in 1926. Standard chassis equipment included mechanical 4-wheel brakes and a Beaver chassis lubrication system. 4th Series Packard 8 production bridged over into 1928 and would total 7,798 units in both custom and standard model lines. Always built to the highest standards, the Packard was unquestionably one of the finest American cars of the pre-war era. Original creations by master designers. According to Packard, the custom offerings were bodied by Durham, Dietrich, Fleetwood, Murphy, Holbrook and Judkins, among others. The secret of Packard's success was tight quality control and the use of only the best materials, and the company made great play of the fact that almost everything was manufactured in-house. Buying a Packard in 1928 was a no-questions-asked statement that you had arrived. But if it wasn't enough to own one of the finest cars on the road, one could opt for custom coachwork to be fitted. Relatively few Packards were fitted with such princely attire, and it is a very rare find to come across one clothed by the legendary Walter M. Murphy Company of Pasadena, California. No doubt taking a break from bodying the recently introduced Duesenberg Model J, of which Murphy would provide the coachwork for about a quarter of the production, the original owner specified achingly beautiful convertible sedan coachwork, a specialty of Murphy's. With design work by W. Everett Miller, it offered the attractive lines and delicately thin cast brass pillars of Murphy's recently introduced Clear Vision sedan bodywork. The convertible sedan offered the convenience of open motoring with the full weather protection of a sedan. The earliest history of this car is yet unknown, but it was acquired by the vendor as a basket case nearly 4 decades ago. Coming from another long-term owner who had stored the car in somewhat suboptimal conditions in the Northeast, the current owner had dreams of resurrecting the car but got sidetracked by his growing business. It was only in the last decade that focus has been brought to this car, which has since received a stunning, frame-off restoration to return it to its former glory. Vintage Motorcars of Westbrook, Connecticut completed the no-expense-spared restoration, finishing the car in its lovely deep red with maroon coach lines and burgundy top over rich brown leather. Minimally shown, it bears remarkable resemblance to Phil Hill's Pebble Beach Best of Show winning 1927 Packard 343 convertible sedan that carried near-identical coachwork. Most notably, this car features side-mounted spares whereas the X-Hill cars were rear-mounted. An exceedingly rare opportunity to acquire what is one of the few remaining Murphy-bodied Packards. Ripe for shows or tour, and eligible for countless CCCA and ECA events, this is an excellent addition to any collection.